welcome one more week to our online talk, hosted by First Class English Studio, not a school. And I'm your host, together with Patricia tonight, and we are interviewing Alexander. Do I say that like that? Baran, Alex Baran,
Works. It works.
and but before we start, just to talk about online talk, we get together every Friday to have fun, to practice English, to listen, to have fun. Again, it's just Friday night. And feel free to ask any questions. We, yeah, we just like to talk to other people. And the most important here is to, yeah, use your English. Just listen and to be here. It's 1 hour. We'll be here until 9:30. And if you want, you can also type in your questions in the chat if you don't want to talk, but we love to hear you talking too.
Sure
Um,
we do.
oh yeah, oh yeah. Anything else? I don't know. To get
Mm,
started,
I
that's
think we
it.
can.
And so to start with, we can introduce ourselves. Patricia, who are you? Can you start?
Oh, okay. I'm Patricia Portela, double L.
Oh.
I was born in the 70s. I don't know why people here usually say their ages, yeah?
Oh
So I
my.
was born in the late 70s.
Mm.
And here in Ponta Grossa, my great passions are foreign languages, traveling, eating,
Mm.
and and then what?
Mm.
That's everything I do.
That's awesome.
And then now I can't travel. Just kidding.
For now, for now.
I've been learning English, helping people to learn English for 26 years.
Mm.
And the first English school I had was in 2007, and I founded the studio in 2012 when the I got to the conclusion that I don't really fit in a school, the traditional way.
Yeah.
And then I founded the studio. In these years, 8 years, yeah, the studio
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of innovations and evolution. Yeah, there is a system. I'm telling all this because of Alex. Okay, yeah, there is a game here, a system that they get everything they do is converted into first coins, and they can tell you a little bit more later. And by the end of the edition, it's a trip abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 15 days. So
Awesome.
so it's cool. I really like that. And also the part about having the other languages. I take French and Italian classes, and I can't believe it that it works. Now I can really discuss things in French.
Oh,
Of course, my accent is, yeah,
yeah,
but okay, I'm working on it.
it's fine. So, I'll go next. I'm Arthur. I am from Ponta Grossa too, and I've been with First Class for almost what, 4 years? Over 4 years now,
Mhm.
and I I speak English, Portuguese, starting to speak German, also learning German at First Class, and also can start to tell my opinion about things. It's very fun, and yeah, I like traveling. I like playing video games. Learned most of my English from video games, and yeah, that's it, I think. And you, Alex, can you introduce yourself?
I feel a little bit old right now because you
Ah.
are right, but I'm 44.
Uh-huh.
I born and living in Curitiba, and I went, like I say, I went 3 times to US to try to live there.
Oh.
And the first one I call crash and burn
Mm.
because well, it was the most frustrating one, but probably was the most important one too.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
And it was about 1998, 1997. I
Mm.
went and I left everything over here. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right. I left my girlfriend. I left everything and just decided to go.
Oh my.
and I call crash and burn because I put so much expectation,
Oh.
right? And when I got there, I felt so alone, just by myself and doing stuff. And I think I stayed for about 3 months only.
Oh, 3 months. That's what I would ask you. You know,
Right.
when I was 3.5, I went to the United States with my parents. Yeah, my father went 6 months before my mom and I. Before I went with my mom, and one of my uncles couldn't spend more than 6 months there. For him, it was like a great frustration. He couldn't learn even like Spanish, and he missed his family so much, and so. But then he didn't go back.
Yeah,
He returned, and we stayed.
it's something that you just only people who lived that situation can tell, because
Mhm.
it's feelings that you never knew you had.
Mhm.
And
And Alex, and nowadays you live in Curitiba, yeah?
yes,
Do you have kids?
yes,
What's your job? What do you do
yes.
for a living?
I'm married and I have two kids, a girl, a 12 years girl, and a 9 years boy.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent about 3 months over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I came back to Brazil, and I was happy because I came back from my life, but also frustrated because I put so much expectation to USA, and it wasn't nothing like I thought, right? Then I was with my girlfriend. In 1999, we decided to go to USA, me and my girlfriend, and now she's my wife. But at the time, she was my girlfriend. And my brother, he was about 18 years old. My parents decided that he have to go together.
Oh, your parents decided.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was, I was about 21, 22 years old.
Uh-huh.
My girlfriend was like 20, 21. My brother was 18. And we have like probably, I don't know, $3,000, all three of us.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
started.
went to my grandparents took us to Las Vegas. We spent like 1 week and a half over there. My girlfriend got her nose broken on a whole roller coaster.
Oh, oh, really?
Oh my goodness.
That's the
Okay.
crash part. No, wait, that's the
Right.
second. That's the.
And
All right. Well,
my
let me,
girl,
before we proceed, Alex, would you like to meet some of the guys in the room
sure,
before
go
we
ahead.
start with the stories? Okay.
Yeah.
Who would like to introduce yourself to Alex? He's as curious as we are, yeah?
Mhm.
Hmm?
Any
Can I
introduction?
point to Leandro?
He doesn't
Yeah.
Leandro,
mind.
it's so nice to see you. Long time I haven't seen you, man.
Hey, right?
Uh-huh.
So okay. I'll
Alex,
go
this is
first.
one of Alex. This is one of the luckiest guys I've ever met.
Right?
Leandro, go,
Thank
Leandro.
you. I gotta agree with you because lucky. I'm Leandro. I was born in Brazil, Ponta Grossa, and I'm been living here in the U.S. for like I live in Jersey, and I heard that you had some funny stories in Las Vegas, and hear about it.
Cool.
Interesting.
And we like the details.
Oh,
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah.
By the way, Leandro, Alex, he is Ilza's nephew, yeah? And Ilza is one of the trainers, teachers that we have here at First Class.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Patricia used to be my
Nice.
teacher, best teacher ever.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Great.
used to have long hair at that time.
Oh no.
Long time ago. Okay, thank
Okay.
you. Anybody else? I can see the girls, yeah, but
Mm.
apparently they're busy.
Mhm.
So can we
So
proceed?
Yeah.
Would you
Oh,
like to start with the question, Leandro?
yeah. And everybody, feel free to make any questions. You can stop us in any moment.
I
It's
have a
Mm-hmm.
question.
go on.
What happens in Vegas? Stay in Vegas?
no, stay for your life.
Oh.
Oh, deep,
Mhm. Oof.
indeed.
Never forget.
Getting back to the beginning of the story, okay? Sorry. When you
Nice.
first went to the United States, Alex, and you stayed for 3 months,
Right.
Mhm.
I
how
stay.
did you come? Why did you go there? How did you come up with the idea? Did anybody help you? How did
Yes, yes.
you organize everything?
A friend of mine, I heard she was going, and always like the idea to go.
Uh-huh.
And then I got on. I talked to her and I asked her how you going, with who, what you gonna do. And she told me, oh, my boyfriend's over there. He got a work. He's going to school. And I asked her, oh, can he hook me up and with job and this place to go, place to stay, and English class to take.
Mhm.
And she talked to him, and he hooked me up.
Uh,
Could you?
And I went there. I got a place to stay, a little work to do, a class to go.
Mm-hmm.
But by myself, it was like a big frustration.
And could you speak English by the time you went? You first went there?
No, no,
at all.
nothing,
Really.
nothing.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm.
And
It
yeah.
Yeah.
was like one of my first job was dishwasher,
Mhm.
and I was working hard. I didn't. I was a kind of kid, like 20 years old, and different country, different people, everything different. I was working, and the chef went to me and he asked me if I wanna eat,
Mm.
and I didn't understand it. Oh,
Mm.
shit! And I put out like, what?
Oh.
And he makes eat, just like that. And
Oh
then I
man.
got some food. But my 3 months like went by, and I came back.
Uh-huh.
I was in Boston area,
Uh-huh.
and the second time when I went, I was with my girlfriend. Now she's my wife. My brother. We went to California.
Mhm.
Why California? Because in California we had a cousin. My cousin was over there, and I asked him if he could help us, and he said yes, come by.
Mhm.
Then went to California. Was in Santa Cruz, very close to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Huh.
But in California, they have so many Mexicans and Spanish people,
Mhm.
and they work like for about almost nothing.
Mm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
told to my wife and my brother, look, I know some people in Boston, and I know that we're gonna find jobs over there, because here in California there's so many immigrants that work for so little money. So then went back on our second time. I went back to Boston.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Alex, the first time you stayed there was for 3 months, and it was not a. It was frustrating, yeah. But even so, 2 years after that, you decided to go again.
Right, because the frustration was most because I, I felt so alone
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
by myself, and
Join the club.
uh,
Thank you.
it kind of find lost,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Uh-huh.
And
Exactly.
yeah, it's complicated.
I know
And
what you're saying.
and your cousin. Oh, please.
That's fair. That's
Uh-huh.
fair.
Go ahead, Leandro.
What? What happened?
You're
Could
gonna
you
say
repeat?
something, Leandro?
I can't hear. My computer is kind of messed up. I'm kind of slow.
But it's because he was in a similar situation, I guess, from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
from the beginning.
It's really lonely. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah, all by myself. Yeah, basically by myself now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough. At the time we went, we didn't have even email.
Mm. All
You know.
right. Aha.
Late 90s.
Yes, I was
Yes,
forgetting about that.
we
I
don't have
I
email.
went there in the early 80s.
To call Brazil, you have to buy a $5 card in the store
Mm-hmm.
to get like 15 minutes.
Oh,
One call only, 15 minutes, $5.
yeah,
Things like that.
yeah, yeah.
And
And yeah, it's complicated. And you were saying, for the second time you went, how was your English then? Was it
well,
already?
I had a little, I had some more notion,
Uh-huh.
so wasn't good. So because I didn't have much time to learn, but when
Okay.
you're there, you start to understand fast because
Mm-hmm.
or you understand, or you're gonna get hungry, or you're
Yeah.
gonna get messed up.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning. Then on the second time when we was there, I told my wife and my brother, I say, look, we gotta learn this language. If you wanna do good over here, you gotta learn the English.
Mm-hmm.
So our priority was learn English.
Okay.
So we took classes like 2 or 3 times a week, took classes
Mm-hmm.
on the school and church and anywhere that could give us classes. One was free classes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
free classes.
Oh.
And we took classes and was pretty fast. As our English was getting better,
Mm-hmm.
we our life got better,
Oh
you
yes.
right?
Oh yes.
Our work got better.
Yeah.
Everything gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of course, we are talking about speaking English because it's about being abroad, yeah, another country. But even
Mm-hmm.
if you're in your own country, communication gives you this power, yeah. The
Right.
better you
Yeah.
have, yeah, skills about your communication, life goes on. I had this sentence.
It's
I have,
different.
I have a question. You said that
Sure.
when you went there, your brother, Guilherme, was 18 years old. What kind of
Simple.
teenager was he by that time?
He can defend
You
himself
can
at the
tell us
moment.
I'll leave
the
that for
truth.
him to answer.
No, no, no. I want to know
I'm
your
not gonna put
version.
him in that situation.
You know that the reason why we get together Friday evenings because we like to listen to the bloopers, fiascos.
Now he always was a good kid.
Okay, fair
He's
enough.
a he's not a troublemaker.
Mm,
He's a good kid.
nice. Uh-huh. He's doing a good job at defending him. It's nice. It's
Yeah,
for sure.
he's a good
Kind of
kid.
brothers.
Yeah, yeah, brothers. It's
Uh, what else can I tell you? So
hmm.
we stayed there till 1999
Okay.
Mhm.
and to
Not convinced.
19 no not 1999 no 2000.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
We went
right.
there. We stayed there in 2000, and we got married in 2001.
Mm-hmm.
Then we decided for the third time to go back to US.
Did
Okay.
you have the visa?
Yes,
Mm.
we had a visa, and at the third time we came back, my brother stayed here. He stayed in the
Mm-hmm.
US.
Oh.
So when you get there, my brother was there, my mother was there. So it's like
Okay.
another family reunion again.
Nice. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And what was the job you got?
mm,
So I have a lot of jobs. So I was a dishwasher. I was a gas station. How can I say gas station?
Oh, like a clerk or a attendant
No,
or
the guy who stay in the pump.
oh, okay. I don't know.
I don't know how to say,
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
cook.
Okay.
I was a cook. Uh, Supermarket cleaner,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
cleaning the floor and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the third time we went after I married, I came back for the restaurant that we work.
Mm-hmm.
Then I work also in a Volkswagen dealership
Mm.
Which
as
was your which one was your favorite
my
that you
favorite
enjoyed most?
was the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Like my wife worked on this restaurant, my brother, my mother, almost my sister-in-law worked there,
Oh,
friends of mine worked there.
Wow.
that's cool.
And in that restaurant, I probably was every position that was available. I took it.
Whoa.
Bartender, cook, manager, everything I did there. I even have some of the managers on my Facebook, on my LinkedIn. I have
Mm.
contact with them.
Oh,
Until
great,
today. That's
great.
nice.
And what kind of restaurant was it? Is it?
It was American food.
Okay.
American food
Uh-huh.
was a was very nice. Very nice. They still there. They probably on New England area. They probably have like about 20 restaurants.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
I
And how?
was I was a good employee in the help. Not a help them, but I was a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
I trained my brothers. I have two brothers work there, Guilherme, Paulo. I
Mm-hmm.
work with them, and I help them to open, I think, four restaurants,
Oh,
like
cool.
train other people's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome.
And how did you learn how to cook?
Uh, because we took classes, me, my brother, my wife, even we could talk, we could like conversation, we could read. So
Mm-hmm.
reading, we could read the recipes.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And the managers they give you recipes for us. We could do it perfectly because we could read the recipes.
Oh, okay.
So
So
that's
you learn it into practice, doing it,
doing it because
and you learn it there.
the recipe is like here, you know. You
Mm-hmm.
gotta shake it for some time till get harder. You got put on the oven 250 degrees for 30 minutes. It's not hard,
Mm-hmm.
and we do it on the right way. So the owners of the restaurants they liked us.
Mhm.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy when you have the talent. I've
Mm,
already screwed it up in the
I don't have
kitchen.
the
If
talent.
I
My brother does.
if I try to do that, it's gonna be a disaster.
The
Do you
first
ever
few
cook,
clients.
Leandro?
I mean, I have to.
Mm.
It's not a good food, but I live by myself, so we got to do it. It doesn't
And
get
have
any
you
good,
ever
but
had any kind of accident in the kitchen?
Me?
You
yeah,
all.
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Burning was like all the time.
Burning food
Uh,
or the kitchen? Just to be clear.
huh?
Food
Both.
or the kitchen? Both.
The
Okay.
kitchen, the food, our hands
Oh, that's too bad. That's-
fall. We fall a lot.
Oh,
Ah,
It's
really?
very slippery.
I'm still doing that, so that's why I don't cook good.
What? Burning the food?
Burning my hands, burning everything.
Oh,
oh.
yeah, yeah, me too. It's but
I like drinking. I don't like cooking.
oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's a
No,
fair point.
the last time that we went, the third time, we stayed for about almost 6 years.
Mm.
And in these 6 years, we we wanted to stay there. We wanted,
Mm-hmm.
but after the September 11,
Mm-hmm.
all the it was crazy. We on the September 11, we were there on the New Orleans when got underwater. We were there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was very difficult for immigrants. After the September 11, of course, some ignorant people look at us like a possible terrorist.
Yeah.
Every immigrant was a possible terrorist,
Mm.
I see.
That's rough.
and some people, of course, some people
That's fucked
more
up.
with more.
That's what it.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's fucked up.
Uh-huh.
My bad,
Yes, it is.
It
Mhm.
is.
Patricia.
It is.
But yeah, that's fucked up.
No problem. Here you can do it.
Well,
It's true. It's
No
true.
filters.
we suffer some discrimination over there.
Mm.
That's normal.
Uh-huh.
But some Americans was nice to us. Some
Mm-hmm.
America didn't like us over there, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But
Yeah.
we didn't care.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which
Right.
is yeah, it's fine. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It
And
happens.
do
It's
you
part of
think
the deal.
yeah. Do you
Yeah,
think they recognized you as foreigners by your looks or by your accent?
by accent,
By accent.
by accent.
Fair enough.
Well, our accent from the south,
Uh-huh.
they think we were like Europeans from Poland, from Ukraine.
Oh. Uh-huh.
They never thought we were Brazilian.
Yeah. The
The accent from the south.
uh-huh.
But people from Minas Gerais or North, Nordeste of
Uh-huh.
Brazil, they know the Brazilians.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
A
It's
little
more
bit by
the
the look too.
yeah, the stereotype of
Also,
Brazilian, right?
right.
It's fair.
Mhm.
It is
And
on I almost like or accent. They really think it's nice because some people like it or accent.
uh-huh.
And when I was working as a server in restaurant, the customer say, talk a little bit more. I like your accent. Talk a little bit more. Don't tell me, but I'll find out where you're from.
Uh-huh. And
So
they
cool.
never got it right.
They always go to European.
Uh-huh.
How they can say European? East European from
Okay.
East.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. But fair enough. Fair enough. It's funny though.
Mhm.
And
Yes, I can picture.
uh-huh.
And on these 5 years that we stayed there, we travel a lot.
Oh.
We went to our vacations, went to camping in Maine. We went to Hawaii. We
Oh.
went to Florida. We wanted to live there, to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Can you tell
was
us a
like
little bit more about Florida?
Mm. Yeah.
Repeat.
what is it?
Repeat.
Can you tell us? Can you tell us a little bit more about Florida? Because I love that place. You guys know that, right?
Yeah, Florida is like how can I say? Is more. I think is very close to looks like California. You know, a lot of immigrants. So it's kind of little hard to get a good jobs over there,
Mm.
but it's nice. You know, the weather is nice.
Mhm.
Like in Boston, we have like
Thank
four
you.
months of snow.
Yeah.
Are you feeling cold, Leandro?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately,
Oh no.
winter is coming.
Oh
You
no.
probably about what? About a month from snow?
It's supposed to be snowing already. I don't know, global
Right.
warming or something. But it's really cold outside. It's almost 32. 32 will be Celsius.
Zero, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
One time it was so cold in Boston. We live in an apartment with a balcony. It was so cold that I took a bottle spray with water. We
Mhm.
spray in the air, and the air gets frozen up right away.
Oh,
Jesus.
It was cold.
pretty
My
cool.
Yeah,
brother to
last
get
winter
really cold,
I
he
was
just put in the balcony. Ask my brother about it.
Sorry.
la-
You probably
last
put that,
winter
right?
last winter I had to wash a big piece. They call it tarp. It's like a big, big plastic, and it was like 20 degrees outside.
Hmm.
So washing the left side of the plastic, and I went to the right side. Like I spent like it washing, and I looked back. It was frozen, completely frozen on the floor.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
instantly.
One time I remember I was parked outside of the restaurant, and a friend of mine, he took a cup of Coke, I think, and he threw on my car. The Coke didn't get time to get on the floor. He froze in the car.
Come on.
You
It's
see what I'm
crazy.
talking about?
What were you doing outside?
You gotta
No,
stay
it's different.
calm,
It's not.
otherwise you're gonna die.
Okay.
Oh my.
The most cold I felt, that's when we stayed for Christmas in New York. We didn't have snow yet, but it
Mhm.
was so cold in the New York.
Mm-hmm.
We never felt so cold. There was me, my wife, my my father, and my brother,
Oh,
and we never felt so cold.
oof. That's rough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. And people just talk about the bright side when they mention Christmas in New York.
Yeah.
When you go there,
I was
you wish you were indoors all the time.
Oh, that makes sense.
what time is it? I think I can tell you that. The
Mm.
only thing I remember, yeah, because I was a small child by the time we lived there, was that before going outside, leaving home, yeah, the house, and then getting to the car, there was a kind of drink that we would drink
Mm.
to feel, you know, warmer, and then get to the car.
Oh.
But I don't know what kind of drink
Just
it
for
is.
that those like a
Yeah, like,
minute
oh, it's
outside.
very cold. We are going, and so have this, and then we go.
Liquid
Mhm.
courage. Is
To give you some courage. Yeah,
oh
and to
no.
One
warm.
time
We should.
we live in an apartment with balcony, and from our balcony we could see the parking lot.
Oh.
Hmm.
And my brother went to get his car, and he cleaned a car. And after he finished to clean the car from snow, he noticed it wasn't his car.
Oh.
He had to he cleaned somebody else's car.
And didn't get paid for that.
Yeah, could ask for
Yeah.
a tip. Like, I've already done it. That's too bad.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Did he have any kind of reaction?
Him?
Uh-huh.
No, he just like, oh fuck. He couldn't find his cars. Before he clean after that, before he cleans any car, he makes sure that it was his car.
Okay, okay. Makes
Learn the
sense.
lesson.
Yeah, yeah.
Another
That's fair. That's fair.
uh, another interesting when we went to Hawaii, went to Pearl Harbor,
Oh.
and it was a kind of anniversary over there of the Pearl Harbor thing,
Mm-hmm.
and we walked through to the harbor when we saw from the bullet marks on the floor from the Japanese planes. We went to the ship that's still there, the Arizona, and they tell the whole story of why it happened, how it happened, and everything. Really nice. They say because it was so shallow, the Pearl Harbor was so shallow, the ships was fully loaded with diesel, so they couldn't. They don't want to touch the ships to not spill the diesel on the ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you go there, like today, you see the oil still like not dripping because it's going up surface,
Yeah.
but you see the stain on the water of the oil
Wow.
Still there.
still there.
Oof. That's
Too
rough.
bad.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah. I was gonna ask, was there a Brazilian community in the
Yes,
cities in the region?
yes,
Yeah. Significant, like a bit of people.
a lot,
Mm-hmm.
a
Mm-hmm.
lot.
Since the
Some
beginning.
people, some people they stay there like for 5, 7, 8 years, and they still don't know how to speak English.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just they don't, I don't know, they don't want to learn,
Right.
or they like lazy to learn.
Mm-hmm.
They always ask somebody to talk for them.
Mm.
So is like common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And over there they have like a lot of Portuguese
Mm-hmm.
people
Mm-hmm.
in Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think some of Brazilians went there. I think Massachusetts has the biggest Brazilian community in the US.
Oh, really?
I think so.
That's crazy.
New Jersey had a lot of Brazilians too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Leandro was telling us.
Yeah, the first one should be Boston or New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
I think so, yes.
Yeah. It's a lot of people. That's cool. Man, yeah. Any other questions? We've been talking nonstop. Anybody other questions for Alex?
Your your father, did he learn how to speak English?
My father? No. He went to there for 3, 4 weeks. My
Mm,
mother, she stayed there for a few years. She learned some English.
Few years.
Yes.
nice.
She
Nice.
she did- she she went to some classes,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and she learned some.
That's cool.
That's nice.
So
Yes.
when the September 11th happened, was was something that different. But what nobody knows, when New Orleans got underwater, the people got the people got angrier
Mm,
with New Orleans than New York.
really?
Really,
Uh-huh. We don't
When
hear
was that?
about
Was it
that.
like 2004? The hurricane was 2004.
Katrina, right?
Yeah.
Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah.
Katrina.
I don't know if it was 2004, 2003,
Mm-hmm.
but
Something
what
like that, right?
people get very angry because people was dying in the streets in New
Mm.
Orleans,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
and the the TV was like the people on TV. They say, "I can't believe the biggest country in the world, the richest country in the world, we get people dying on the streets
Mm-hmm.
because all the army was in Afghanistan fighting."
Right. Uh-huh.
So like took I think if you're not wrong, took about 3 or 4 days to New Orleans get some help.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed underwater for 4 days. Like the Underdome, that's uh, where football team practice.
Hmm.
Was like a house for so many people, and they say like on the night was like a horror movie.
Oh.
Like people get robbed, people get raped, people like
Too
they,
bad.
they get very angry because they can't believe it that it was happening in USA.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's awful.
You know, they
Yeah.
say, fuck the Afghanistan, fuck the Iraq. People are
Hmm.
dying here.
Right, right. And how
It was a
does
huge BS, right?
yeah, it's awful. And how do they like that happens, and how do they blame the immigrants for that? Like I don't know if I
Not for New
understood.
Orleans. Not for New Orleans.
Okay, okay. It was confused the stories then. But
Yeah, if I got it,
yeah.
they were angry at the government because
Uh-huh.
Government.
Fair
they
enough.
What?
would get the help from the army, and then they were
Yeah,
not
all
there
the
because they
army
were at
was in
war.
Afghanistan.
Fair enough.
Mm.
Fair enough.
But
Yeah.
the
Afghanistan
immigrant
and
issue
Iraq.
was on 9/11, right? They
Right.
were trying to all the
Because
immigrants.
9/11 it
Uh,
happened and people, they get it, they got angry for the Taliban, for the
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Afghanistan and Iraq.
All right.
Hmm.
But New Orleans, they got angry because it like took for 3 or 4 days to get a helicopter to go
Mm-hmm.
over there and drop some food.
Any help? Yeah.
Never
People
heard
were
of that.
underwater. They didn't have food. They didn't have clean water to drink,
Mm-hmm.
and was an I don't know, but was I felt much more touched for New Orleans
Mm-hmm.
than 9/11.
Okay.
oh
Which
my
makes
God,
sense.
what time to move to you lived the 9/11 and the New Orleans hurricane.
Yeah.
It was a
A
bad period of
combination.
time.
Yeah.
It was
Oof.
when in 2002 something nice happened in Boston. That's the year that Red Sox won the World Series.
Hmm.
They have
The
like
only one.
20 years without winning.
Uh-huh.
The Red Sox won
Oh.
the World Series. Patriots won the Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and Boston Celtics won the NBA.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it was a year that's the sports fan.
Yeah. It's funny. And it yeah, everybody talks about that these victories even until today, I think, right? It's they remember that time. It's
Adam Sandler.
right.
Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, others gonna make fun of it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All the time.
Very
But
well peppered.
the story of Red Sox, they say that they have a player on the past, Baby Ruth. They
Mm-hmm.
sold Baby Ruth to Yankees,
Mm.
and after they sold Baby Ruth to Yankees, they never won the World Series again
Oh.
till 2002.
That's the thing, because New York Yankees and New York Mets used to be like enemies, but when Baby Ruth was sold to Boston, to Yankees from Boston,
Right?
so that's why the big enemies in baseball history is New York
Yeah,
Yankees and Boston Red
not
Sox.
the Red Sox.
Mm.
So that's a movie. I didn't know. And one time I had a New York Yankees hat, and I was walking on Boston area, like downtown,
Mm.
and a friend of mine said, "Hey, took the hat off." I say, "Why? You in Boston?" Say,
Oh.
"So what? You in Boston? You're gonna get a slap in your face."
Oh.
So after that, I understand. And if you see the Ocean's 11 movie,
Uh-huh.
the Ocean's 11 movie,
Uh-huh.
one of the
Awesome.
fight, they had one have a New York Yankees hat, the other one has a Boston Red Sox hat. They took the hat, put on the on the table, they start fighting. Red Sox and Yankees like that.
Oof.
They like that.
It reminds me of a song, Pink song, like we're gonna start a fight.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, so I wanted to get because so we have enough time for that. About Vegas. Tell us about Vegas then. We didn't get so much
Oh,
into that.
What I'm talking about, dude.
I think Vegas is the only place that well, Hawaii was very nice too, but Vegas is more than expected.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Is something like you cannot believe some place like that exist.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
No,
Don't give
even
me any
Orlando is
idea.
nice. But just the parks in Orlando is nice. The
Uh-huh.
rest of it is like a normal city,
mhm.
Right.
right?
And in
New York is not a shit hole, but it sucks. The streets is full of bumps. The drivers are they like assholes, you
Fucking
know.
assholes. I'm
they
sorry about
drive
that.
badly.
Chinatown is like Paraguay, full of people trying to selling something,
Exactly. Thank you. That's exactly how it is.
right?
That's
It's
awesome.
nice, but
and
it's
and
not like you
Vegas,
think.
and Vegas.
Vegas is huge. It's like it's light, it's clean, it's beautiful, it's rich, it's
Mm.
very rich. It's not an expensive place to stay.
Really?
No, it's very cheap to stay.
Leandro's face
Really?
is just oh.
Yeah,
Can you give us some examples? Can you remember? Like the
no,
accommodation and food?
it's cheap because
Cheap.
they wanna you to go there because if you go
Oh.
there, they know you're gonna spend money on slot machine.
Leandro, let's get together there. What do you think?
I was thinking actually, you guys could give a prize, a
Uh-huh.
trip to Las Vegas.
Oh.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Why not?
Good. Yeah, it's a good idea.
I'll
When
You
join you
know,
guys.
we were in
Please let me know.
Vegas,
Nice.
my brother he didn't have 21 years old, so he couldn't play
Oh.
ooh, and couldn't drink.
nothing.
Oh.
So me, my wife, and my grandpa, we like walking around, and my brother he stay like he just observed. He couldn't get close to the machine.
Mm.
If he get close to the machine, the guards went there and take him out.
Oh.
So he stayed watching, and he found about I think he found about $50 or $100
Oh.
just watching people leaving coins on the machines.
Oh.
So when he find a coin like a machine blinking that he had credit, still had credit, he asked me or my grandpa to, oh look over there. There's a coin waiting to get play. So my grandpa played for him. He ended the prize. He gave it to him.
Oh, cool. So he was the spotter. He was the on the in the game.
So in Vegas they have like a casino they call Stratosphere.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you guys ever know. Stratosphere is like a building. I think uh, I have to see on the internet, but I think it's 60 floors, 60 or 80 floors.
Uh-huh.
And on the top they have a roller coaster
Mm.
and a big shot toy.
Oh,
You know the elevator like they have in Beto Carreiro World.
right, right.
I
They
wouldn't
have
be able to I can't.
I did, but I wouldn't go again.
I'm
But
I'm afraid of heights.
it's huge. It's like
Thank
So
you.
you went.
You think you gotta
That's
go to
crazy.
the moon, gotta hit the moon, because right now they just lift you slowly and drop, right?
Mhm,
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
No, right there, you go fast up.
Oh,
When you
okay.
go up, you go fast, and they break on the top and go fast down,
Oh, got
like 3 or 4 times,
it.
3, 4 times.
right? Or until you pass out.
Right, right. Oh, right. But
No
yeah, but
freaking way.
no way. Yeah, yeah. This
Come
hotel,
on, you guys are young. You can go.
There was a
You guys
time I
pay
used
to be
to.
afraid? No way.
Wow.
No, but it's
And
a very iconic place. I remember seeing pictures of this. I opened the picture here. It's a very classic about Vegas. Is one of the most famous, I guess.
okay. And who else went with you on the roller coaster?
I was by myself.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I agree, Clau. Clau said that you're crazy.
but
Oh, and
Klaus saying that he's
Yes,
crazy.
yes.
Okay.
No, I wasn't
Clau.
crazy. I was young.
Cool.
But for the record, she's the one that goes in a rappelling upside down.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
am the crazy one now.
And
right,
the roller coaster is a big deal.
is the strange one. Okay, okay.
Another is interesting thing. Like one time we went to New York by bus, and in Chinatown they have is like I never seen even in movies.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
And the China people, they live and work there as uh, slaves.
mm, really?
They have slaves over there in New York City.
Fish.
Why I say that? We were there like walking, and the China people just like for guys they offer you watches,
Mm-hmm.
fake watches, and for the girls the China ladies offer bags, fake
Uh-huh.
bags.
Mm,
And one time was like we're like, oh, let's take a look. You know,
mm-hmm.
we went over there, and the lady took us like for 2 or 3 floors up, and it was like I wouldn't say a horror movie, but it was something like so dirt
Mm-hmm.
and so much ugly people was like Walking Dead.
Oh my
You
God.
know, like a floor full of machines. I don't know how can I say the clothes machine,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
sewing bags, sewing clothes,
Mm-hmm.
with Chinese people, with dogs walking around with no tails, cats with no tails. Yes,
Mm.
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
they making I think pastel de flango, né? Right?
Yeah, that's what I pictured, but like, come on. I got it right. Ah. The other day we were talking about, that there is this famous Brazilian way. Usually
Mhm.
Brazilians, they complain about Brazil. And then I usually say that people are people. Anywhere in the world where you go, you're going to, like, there will be problems and poverty and, people who are not honest. And it's not just here in Brazil. Yeah.
Mhm.
Some people
Okay.
think, oh, let's go to US.
It's only
There
the
is no
wonderful part.
opportunity. Oh yes, you think in US the people are dumb over there?
Well, whoa, we have 5 minutes.
Mm.
If you guys want to ask any question or want to know about anything or ask Alex any personal question, maybe, please,
Mm.
it's the chance.
Mhm. Last chance.
Valdinea, when you do it like that, it's because you're going to say something.
You're
I'd like to,
driving.
I don't know what
It-
asking.
Introduce yourself, please.
Um, My name is Valdineia. I was born in Moarama, but I grew up and spent all my whole life here in Ponta Grossa.
Hmm.
And I am studying. I'm doing just a conversation class on Fridays.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cook and talk. You
Oh
for-
yes, I forgot.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Well,
Cool.
And she is my sister.
oh, hello.
What kind of sister is she?
Little sister, baby sister.
Can I tell you guys? Can I tell you guys something?
Of course.
Valdinea and Claudinea, their English are awesome.
Oh, you
If they
see?
were
Really?
here, yeah, they could deal with Americans with no problem. I was gonna say that last time I was here, I forgot or something. But you guys doing great, really,
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Leandro.
Uh-huh.
for real.
And you know that they're the kind of students who do their homeworks and everything.
True. True. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, I can
There
see
is
that.
no homework.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you see. So it's not even us saying. It's the international people saying it. So it's
International people.
Wow.
yeah, you see, he's. You wouldn't say he's Brazilian now, would you? It's, it's
No way.
at heart, at heart, but yeah,
It's hard. Nice. That's pretty
but
nice.
great, great.
It's nice to hear your voice, Val.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and
I'm waiting for the pepper plants you are bringing me on Sunday.
Oh yes, I forgot. I have to pick them.
yeah,
Well remembered.
interesting.
Just kidding.
And yeah, and on Sunday we have the cooking class with a butter too, not this, not Alex butter, but with the other one.
What one?
Looking forward
Cool.
to it too. Looking-
Well, the last minutes.
Oh,
Alex, any question you would like to ask Arthur?
I don't know either.
If there's somebody who would like to go to the United States, and by the experience you've had, Alex, what piece of advice would you give?
Mm,
Well, it depends. If you go for tourism, it's something. If you go
Mm-hmm.
to live, it's something different.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
If you go to live, don't put some expectations. Don't wait over there to be like the movies. Don't wait over there to be people friendly. People don't want you there. You
Mm-hmm.
know, they have enough of immigrants over there, so they're not very friendly. Of course, you're gonna have friendly people, but mostly, probably 60%, they don't like immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm gonna cry in
don't
the
think
shower.
like them. What?
I'm gonna cry in the shower tonight.
Oh, you've been there for 2 years, right?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, you probably have something like.
I
It's
know, I know what
yeah.
you're saying.
You work?
I do. Yeah, I'm working. I'm living a life. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying.
What
You're
do
It's
you
totally
work?
right.
And Leandro, what do you do for work?
I work at a water restoration company.
Yeah, it's not easy. If
Yeah.
you think
It's
you're
not
good,
easy. Exactly.
you're not gonna get
Exactly.
the
Don't
job.
think like, hey, SpongeBob SquarePants cartoon or something like that.
uh,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think I am a different person because I live in US. I am different person, and I think by myself differently because I lived in US.
mhm,
No, what me and my wife we went through, like is a unique experience. My brother, like he probably slept on the floor for 3 months before he got his first mattress.
oh,
You know, It's not easy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not easy. Like we took about 1 year to get some money from work, that we could do something for us. It's very expensive to live in the US, right? It's not cheap. Uh, but if you go back to the past, I would say you gotta go. It's something. It's unique experience.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
There is a lot about this positive thinking, and but on the other hand, some psychologists, they say that what really helps you is to see the dark side. So if you are aware of the problems you are going to face, you are better prepared for what is coming. Yeah, which doesn't mean you are not going to enjoy the good
Right.
moments, but not but expecting only to have the bright side of the thing. It's unreal. Yeah,
You
you're
get
gonna get
frustrated.
frustrated. Yeah.
You get
Uh-huh.
frustrated. So
Exactly.
even so, if you're gonna get trouble, you're gonna get the dark side. It's different when you leave the dark side. When you leave the
Yeah.
discrimination, when you leave, you don't understand what people talking. You don't understand the people talking about you, but you don't have no idea what they're talking about you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's hard. So, guys, learn English.
The message
Improve
tonight
your
is.
English.
But yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. And you are invited to be here at any time.
Oh
Please.
yes,
You all.
every Friday.
Yeah, let's think. I have so many. There's so many. How can I say? Things to talk about. So many
Uh-huh.
different things we can talk about it.
It's nice.
Like we can choose some subject
Mm-hmm.
to
Of
talk
course,
about.
of course.
Cool.
Yes,
Great.
yes.
So let's
Uh-huh.
try. I think next week we are going to play a game. Yeah. And then the following week we have somebody on the spot to be
Yeah,
interviewed.
yeah. But even in the games, we end up talking about other stuff. It's it's
Yes.
it's funny. It's funny.
It's just an excuse to be here.
Right, right. That's fair. That's fair.
Thank you.
It's
Uh,
good.
nice. So yeah,
Thanks
thanks
for
again.
thanks
Oh,
for the invitation. Thanks everybody for your time.
you're welcome. It's nice to have you here.
And hope you
Um,
what
I need more information about Vegas. Does anybody feel excited to go there? I didn't know. Check how ignorant we are. Yeah, I've just seen like pictures and seen on movies, and we think, oh, that expensive, and then you
Vegas.
told me that it's
Vegas is
cheap.
very close. Vegas is very close to the Grand Canyon.
Uh
Mm,
huh.
So you can go there to Los Angeles, you can go there to Dallas, right? But is a cheap place to stay.
nice,
Nice.
nice.
My goodness. Yeah, I'm afraid we will have to do it another day. It's already
And
9:35.
the best thing about Vegas is not the casinos.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys let me know. I'm down.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll let you know. Yeah, 2022 maybe.
All right.
Yeah, you
Hopefully.
gotta check when you go to Vegas. You gotta check the shows they have there. Like they have
Oh.
every night they have
All
like
those magician
tons of
shows.
shows.
Uh-huh.
Rocky bands, singers. They all do shows the all year around in
Awesome.
Vegas.
How long do you suppose a tourist should spend there to enjoy it? Like, to be okay.
A week,
A week. Mhm.
five to 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Vegas and Grand Canyon, or just Vegas?
Grand Canyon, gonna spend a day,
Okay.
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
But if you go through Los Angeles, you gotta get to know Los Angeles too. No, but it's like New York. It's a huge city
Hmm.
with the big city problems.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't like big cities. But okay. Thank you.
But we'll keep, yeah, we'll continue on that. So yeah, have a nice weekend, everybody,
Thanks.
and
Thank-
enjoy. See you on Sunday for the people who are going to Cook and Talk.
Uh-huh. You are joining us,
I
yeah?
am this time. I am, yeah.
Nice. And I heard that Gabriel is also coming.
Mhm.
So, Valdinea, you will be able to listen to people who speak in German this time.
Wow.
Uh-huh. Antonio is going to be there too, so probably Italian, but mostly it's going to be in English, okay?
Okay, fair enough.
Cool.
Thank you. Oh, Alex, you're in Pinhais, so you can come if you decide to come here on Sunday. Pork ribs
What time is
we're having for lunch. It's starting at 11. At
what?
11 we start all the talking, yeah, but usually we have lunch at around 1:30, 2 o'clock. Valdinea, what time?
I think around 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we get together at 11.
11.
All right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sure. I think my wife has to do something, and she have to take me with her.
Okay,
But
that's fine. But
No
I'll
problem.
let you know about the next one
okay.
as well, okay?
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you
All right.
very much, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
See you. See you guys.
Good
Thanks a
night.
lot.
Bye
Leandro, see
bye.
you in Vegas soon.
See you in Vegas.